Now it's time to talk about the Blizzard Party. All right, and Blizzard's getting its very own video about its party, or their party, or the company's party, because they did it right. All right, I went to so many parties my first year at GDC and my second year, both years, and I have not been to a party that's even come close to comparing to how Blizzard did their party. Blizzard did their party the right way on all aspects. And this was in 2014. I'm going to show you pictures from the 2014 party. I tried to find this party in 2015. I talked to so many people trying to figure out if Blizzard was hosting this party again 2015. From what I gathered, Blizzard didn't. They did some little private thing that I heard about, but nothing at the scale of the party they did in 2014. Okay, here's the Moscone Center again. All the speech is done in there. The expo floor is under there, and the career center is over here. And then here's the entrance, and that's pretty much all the GDC experience. Right here, this building right here, Blizzard rented out a floor of that building. And again, all parties are held at night, but the parties are just awesome. Blizzard rented out this section of the building, and they had this nice deck area, and inside here is a big party lounge. And so at night it was gorgeous. You could look out over here, and it's just gorgeous view. In fact, let me show you some pictures from that view. Here's some pictures I took out on that balcony at night, and it's just gorgeous. Okay, this was awesome. Awesome. What made Blizzard's party so good? One, it was fun. Okay, there was so much to do. Most of the parties you go to at GDC, there's some drinks, some tables, sit around and talk. All right? Not Blizzard. Blizzard had stuff going on here. They were showing off their games. Plenty of sitting around and socializing. But they also had games to play. This is just one game. They had this air hockey thing, foosball table, other arcade kind of stuff. But they also decked the floor out with a lot of Blizzard. They were promoting Hearthstone at the time. Hearthstone, they were really happy about it. It was new there in 2014. They rented out this whole area for their party. They had music going on. Most of the parties had music going on. And here's a picture. I stayed till the end of the party. They turned the lights back on. And it was like, everybody get out. We're done with the party, blah, blah, blah. But one thing Blizzard did right, and I hate to talk about this, but they had really good food, and the food was everywhere. It wasn't just one table. You go up and you pick up some snacks. I mean, they put down, the thing I remember the most is the wings. I love the wings. But they had so much food. Everywhere, okay, not just in one part of this floor, but everywhere. They had food on one end. On the other end, you go out on the patio. They had food out there. They were handing out drinks. Again, I don't drink, but they had drinks. I could get plenty of soda pop, and I was happy. I was getting wings, soda pop. It was all warm. It was on tables in the middle of the floor, tables at the side of the floor. Yada 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 yada. But then one thing Blizzard did well was they color coded their employees. All right, all the employees were wearing a badge, and they were wearing Blizzard shirts. So the engineers had a yellow lanyard. I don't know why they gave me a white lanyard. I think they gave white to people that they didn't know what to do with. And I said, I'm faculty at computer science. And they said, well, we'll give you white. And I was just happy to get into the party because I barely got into the party. So I'll talk about that in the next video. Anyway, so I just walked around the floor all day long looking for these yellow lanyards. And I'd stop and say, oh, you're an engineer at Blizzard. Let me talk to you. Let me ask you some questions. I work at Computer Science University. Tell me, what would you like to see graduates have when they graduate from college and come into industry? And then they go off, and I already talked about that, but they'd give me a lot of info, and then I'd go hide around the corner again with my phone, write down their name and take a bunch of notes. And this is the only party I saw where the company color-coded their employees. Right? Artists, I think, were purple, and producers were some other color. And so it was really easy to network because, one, unlike the Zynga party, I could tell exactly who worked at Blizzard because they had special Blizzard employee shirts. And then two, I could tell what their role was at Blizzard because they were color-coded. Right? Made my job way easier, so I could network with these people. It worked so much better. This is another cool thing they had at Blizzard. They had a couple photo booths, and you put on random hats and things and get a picture. So that's one other thing that made this party so cool. One, they had awesome food. Two, they color-coded all their employees. Great music, games everywhere. It's just wide open environment. The place they hosted the party was awesome because they had indoor, they had outdoor, drinks everywhere. It was just fun. All right. Most of the parties I went to, and they were fun and they were cool and I could network. But, as soon as I get tired, I'm like, all right, well, I've had enough of this. I want to go home. The Blizzard party, I wanted to stay forever because they did it right. All right. I felt like I was being extremely effective in my networking here because I could figure out exactly who's who. Here's the menu. You'd go get your drink, and it's kind of cool how they name their Blood of Madareth. Vodka, they tell you what's in the drink. Tavern sap, rum and Pepsi and blah, blah. So these are the drinks. There's like 10 tables with drinks. You go and you order your drink. And there's another picture from the inside looking to the outside deck. Gorgeous, fun party. The lights, the DJ booth, these boards they had up. Here's me in front of a board. So these are pretty big, significant boards. And then, oh, look, what's down here? What am I carrying in my hand? It's kind of hard to tell. You can see the World of Warcraft there. Let me tell you about this. All right. At GDC, you'll get a lot of swag, stuff we all get. That's what that stands for. Blizzard handed out some serious swag. Okay. At the parties, I generally found most parties hand out a little bit of swag. You'll get a t-shirt, or Nike gave me this little slap wrist thing, and that was cute. That was fun. But the Blizzard party, they were dropping the cash on the swag. And let me tell you how the swag worked at Blizzard. Ingenious idea. Hearthstone was rather new at the time, and they were trying to promote Hearthstone. At the same time, they were trying to recruit people. And so it's kind of a win-win everything. As soon as you walk in, they give you a ticket, and I think my ticket was blue. Everybody got a blue ticket as soon as they walked into the door. They say, you can use this ticket to get some swag. And I think if you turned in the ticket, you got like a t-shirt or something, a Blizzard t-shirt, which was cool. But they said, you can also take this ticket and go play Hearthstone over on the iPads over there in the corner of the party. And so right here, they had just rows and rows of iPads. It's just one little section. But basically, you'd sit down and somebody would sit across from you, and you got to play Hearthstone, which was new at the time. I'd never played Hearthstone. I hadn't even heard of the game until I showed up at the party. And like, play Hearthstone. You'd sit here. Somebody else would sit here. You were paired up on laptops. You'd play against each other. And you'd give them your blue ticket if you won, and they give you a red ticket if you lost. You kept your blue ticket, you got some regular swag. It was awesome. So if you think about it, really half the people at the party that are even going to play this game are going to get some decent swag. All right, Blizzard threw down some money, and let me show you what swag I got. Let me show you what was in that bag. I sat down. I played Hearthstone. Never ever played it, and I realized after a few rounds, I'm like, this is just like Magic the Gathering. And I've played Magic the Gathering a lot, and I'm going to crush the person on the other side of the table, and I did. All right, I felt kind of bad because it was a college student, but I crushed him. All right, and I got my red ticket, and I went and I got my swag, and here it is, Arthur's Helm. I won this. This thing was pretty big. It's hefty, and they were handing these out. They had a bunch of other games that you could get instead of this helmet, but I really wanted the helmet, and so by far the Blizzard party crown jewel party of all the parties. One, decent food, decent music, decent games, more to do than just socialize. They color-coded their employees. I could tell exactly who did what. I could tell exactly who was an employee. I could also tell who did what. That was nice. The swag was awesome. The whole party, the experience was just A grade. All right, Blizzard threw it down. I've never been to a party at GDC anything close to what Blizzard's done. All right, all the other parties are great. Can't speak enough about how much fun they are and how good of a networking opportunity they are. Next video, I'm going to talk about industry folks and the notes I took, read off some of the notes, and talk about the common trends I saw in industry. And then we'll be done with this playlist. I'm just recording this playlist over a weekend. Make it easy.